Hi guys, welcome back. My name is Ash and this is Solar Movement. Today we have about 30 minutes to move. We will be doing some energizing asanas in our yoga practice, some breath work, and a moment to ground ourselves before the day starts, or just whatever you're going through. So this video is perfect for if you're needing to shift some energy, if you're feeling a little bit tired and you have a big day or a big meeting, or if you're just feeling a little bit low. This is a great practice just to invite in a little bit more lightness, a little bit more energizing thoughts, and just to feel like you can just dust things off. So wherever you're at, whatever you're feeling, welcome, and I hope that you get exactly what you're looking for in this next 30 minutes. But we're not going to waste any more time. So if you have blocks, go ahead and grab them. If you have some water, do that. And let's start in a comfortable seat together. Taking a sigh, breathe in. Open the mouth and sigh it out. Just allowing the body to reshift, to come onto the mat, dropping out of the head, and changing the frequency from wherever you're coming from. Allowing the body to be present by breathing deep in and out of the nose. The exhales are a little bit slower than the inhales. Noticing how your breath is. Our breath is usually an indicator with for how we're feeling. So if you don't know how you're feeling sometimes, just check in with your breath. Your body will tell you. And creating intention for this next 30 minutes, whether that's something you're working with in your life right now, may it be a word, a sentence, a visual, go ahead and call it into your mind's eye. And if you don't have one, that's okay. You can take mine. Lately, I've been having a really hard time being where my feet are planted. I would rather be somewhere else than where I'm at now. That may not be true for in this moment, but the last few days while I'm at work, I'm sure some of us resonate with that. And I've been wanting to be on my phone and not be present, truly dissociating from the moment that's happening right in front of me. In reality, when that happens, we're taking away quality from that present moment. We're taking away chances and opportunities to see what's happening. Maybe that's a kid laughing and enjoying enjoying life. Or maybe that's we're missing out of a conversation with someone who's really desiring our attention and intention, our awareness. And if that's you, welcome. It's allowed. So my intention for that next 27 more minutes is to reground me onto the earth through my breath, through my body, through my intention, so that I can bring more quality to the present moment, and knowing that I don't need to leave it by checking my phone, by wanting to be somewhere different, by checking out, so that I can truly see what's happening before my eyes. I can truly experience the life that is happening rather than wishing it wasn't, because it's allowed. It requires and needs my attention just like I need it. Let's take a deep breath in together, fill up through the nose. Seal the lips and exhale through the nose. And you can go ahead and blink the eyes open if they were not already, and taking a moment to resettle into this present moment. Maybe that's taking a glance around the space. And we're going to invite in some breath work, some energy. So if you want to stay seated in Sukhasana, that's totally a beautiful option. Or if you want to come onto your shins, sitting onto your heels, what the breath is going to be, we're going to in and exhale out through our nose rapidly. And inhale is going to puff our chest forward. The exhale is going to draw the navel and the chest back. So it's going to look like this. So we're inviting some spinal movement with the inhale and exhale to lighten up. You might feel a little bit lighter in the head, and that's totally normal. You can stop whenever you feel you need. Words are not a thing for me today. And we're not going to be here for long. So let's begin. 3, 2, 1. Keep going. Breathe in, out, out, out. Breathe in, breathe out, in, out. Inhale, exhale. Really feeling the breath, really feeling the body moving as you breathe in and out, inviting in something different, inviting in and polishing out the old, clearing and creating space for the new. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in all the way in. Hold at the top. Soften the shoulders. And exhale all the air out the mouth slowly. Just noticing how you're feeling without judgment. Beautiful. And let's come into a tabletop. So hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Spread and fan out the fingertips as wide as they will go. So it's creating like a big high five on the earth. Press into the earth, high-fiving it, pressing into all 10 knuckles. Tuck the toes and shift forward and back in this tabletop. So you're stretching the bottoms of the feet, bringing in some movement. And now we're going to inhale, drop the belly, gaze forward for a cow. Exhale, push the earth away, protracting through the shoulders, drawing the navel in and back, shifting the hips. Inhale, gaze forward, cow. Exhale, press the earth away, rounding the spine. Beautiful. Let's do 3 more. The in and exhales are coming through the nose. And if you want to invite in some barrel rolls, finding more intuitive movement here, maybe that's figure 8s, getting into all the nicks and crannies in the body that feel sticky, that feel stuck, breathing your breath awareness into those moments, into those places. Maybe you're fluttering out the lips. Maybe taking some half circles in the hips. Nice. Ground down the left hand onto the earth. Reach the right arm high on an inhale. Plug the hips down and towards the right. Exhale, thread the arm underneath the left and hover. Reach the right arm high on a breath in. Exhale, thread and hover. Pressing the navel up and back, engaging the obliques. Inhale, reach. And then exhale, hover. If you want to stay like this, you can. Or maybe drop the left leg back behind you. Dropping the right shoulder down. Lifting the left arm high. Breathe in. Exhale, extend it out towards the front of your mat, getting a nice side stretch in the left shoulder, the side body. Slide the left hand back to frame the face. Press into the left hand. Reach the right arm high. Breathe in. Left leg can still be extended long. Drop the right hand down. Reach and press into the left toes and to both hands. Press the right knee into your nose. Squeeze the heel towards your glute. Breathe in. And then exhale. Drop it underneath the left leg to the left corner of the mat. Turn onto the right side, lifting the left arm high, side plank. Exhale, pause. Press the hips high. Inhale. Exhale, reach the left arm forward again, dropping it down. Lift the left leg, unraveling it under the right leg. So you're finding this crisscross with the legs. Breathe in, shift forward, squeeze all the parts of the legs touching together. And then drop the pelvis. Inhale, lift the hips high, downward dog. Legs are still crossed. Unravel the right, walk the feet in line back with the hips. Downward facing dog. Bend the knees and extend the legs, heavying the heels any amount. Drop the head as heavy as it will go, like a bowling ball. Shake it yes, shake it no. Press into the hands, dropping the shoulders away from the ears. Inhale, bend the knees, connecting the belly towards the thighs, and shoot forward into a high plank. Pause. Breathe in. Exhale, can you shift forward and back? Inviting in some movement into the shoulders, warming them up. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the knees. Inhale, find a cow. Drop the belly, send the chest forward. Exhale, round the spine, cat. Nice. Now plug into the right hand and reach the left arm high. Inhale, hips towards the left, pelvis down. Exhale, thread underneath the right. Go as low as you need. Inhale, lift. Exhale, thread. Inhale, lifts up. Exhale, we'll thread. Stay here, drop the left shoulder down, extend the right leg back, plug into the toes. Right arm will lift up, breathe in, and then exhale, extend it towards the front of your mat. Nice. Walk the right hand back in line with the face, press into the hand, lift the left arm high on an inhale. Exhale, plug the left hand down, press into the hands to the right toes and round the left knee into the nose, squeezing the heel towards the glute. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And then cross it over the right leg. Send the hips towards the left and high up towards the sky. Left hand's pressing into the earth for your side plank. Always modify in ways that feel good and meet your body where it's at. Inhale. And then exhale, drop the right hand down. Legs are still crossed. Send the hips high. Nice. Now walk your hands towards the back of the mat. Finding this nice stretch in the IT band, the right leg. Breathe in. And then exhale, exhale, melt down. And then turn towards your right to unravel the legs. Find an Ardha Uttanasana halfway lift. Breathe in. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. One more. Exhale, fold down. Cross the left over the right. And you're going to turn back towards the right. Turning back towards how we were facing when we were starting. And then slowly walk your hands into a high plank. This time, cross the right leg over the left. Squeeze everything into the midline so you're activating the thighs, the calves. Shift forward, drop the pelvis. Send the hips high, downward facing dog. Woo! Uncross the right over the left. And then bring it back, downward dog. Just playing here, getting into the body. Look forward, step or hop towards the front of the mat. Find the feet, hips width distance. Maybe adjust here. Woo, grab opposite elbows and rock side to side, bending the knees generously. Letting it feel good here. Allow the head to drop, soften the base of the skull, the neck. Press into the feet, root to rise, lift up, inhale. Exhale, Bring your hands to your heart, Samasthiti. Be here now. Where is your mind? Come back. Release your hands by your side and just find a little buoyancy here in the knees. Hopping and finding this bounce. And allow your shoulders to let go. Allow any tension to let go and to melt off and to dissolve back into the earth. So this is a chance to represent yourself to the here and now by letting go any other tension you don't want to carry with you for the next so-and-so minutes or the next day or week or year. Just let it just ring out. Maybe finding a little shake. Whoo, getting funky, getting weird. If you're on your own space, own your body, own the space. Beautiful. And we'll stand back up to tall Tadasana. Pause. Breathe in. Breathe out. Beautiful. Reach the arms high. Inhale. Exhale. Hinge at the hips. Bend the knees. Melt down. Halfway lift. Breathe in. Exhale. Plant the hands. Step the feet back. High plank. Pause. Shift the crown forward. Wrists are underneath the shoulders. Rotate the elbows in so the elbow pits are facing the front. Squeeze the elbows in as you slowly lower onto your belly. Slow, slow, slow. Inhale for cobra. Plug the elbows in. Lift the chest by pressing to the hands. Exhale, lower down. Inhale for cobra or up dog by lifting the thighs, the knees, and then exhale, downward facing dog. You can pedal out the feet here by bending one knee and then the other, lifting one heel and then the other. You can shift the hips towards the right, to the left, finding any version that feels good. We'll take one more in and exhale here. And when you're ready, you can reach that right heel high towards the sky for a three-legged dog. Bend the knee, stack the hips. Find any movement here in the knee if that feels okay, or you can keep it static, just allowing gravity to open up here. Three-legged dog, inhale. Exhale, bring that right foot in between the hands, drop the left knee down, low lunge. Frame the right foot with the hands, untuck the left toe, plug the left hip forward, right hip back. Finding a nice opening right here in the left thigh, the left hip. Scoop the arms high on an inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, cactus the arms, send the pelvis forward. Press into that right big toe, the heel. Inhale, press into the foot, lift up. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, lift. Exhale, cactus. Maybe lift the chest, gaze up towards the ceiling. Inhale, lift, tuck the toes. Exhale, straighten and flex that right foot. Your blocks can be underneath your hands. Shift side to side, getting into the IT band. And then when you're ready, take another breath in, rebend that knee, exhale. Plant the hands, lift that left knee, right leg goes up and back, three-legged dog. Breathe. Exhale, right knee to right and right knee to right forearm, shift forward, high plank. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, right knee to right or left elbow. Inhale, reach. Exhale, round into the nose. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, drop it down, downward dog. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, bend the knee, open the hip. You can find your knee circles, lubricating the hip joints, or if you want to allow gravity to do its thing, just opening up and staying still. That's okay too. Breathe in, three-legged. Exhale, bring the foot in between the hands. Drop the right knee down, untuck the toes. Lift the arms high, breathe in. Exhale, press into that left foot, cactus the arms, send the hips low. Breathe in. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, maybe gaze up this time. Tuck the toes, breathe in. Exhale, hips back, lengthen that left leg and flex the toes. Shift the hips side to side. Finding any movement or mobility that feels good. Choose your own adventure. And then rebend that left knee. Tuck the toes, breathe in. Exhale, left leg goes up and back, downward facing dog. Three-legged dog, excuse me. Breathe in. Exhale, left knee to left elbow, hinge forward, press the earth away. Yes, inhale, extend back. Exhale, cross it over towards the right. Inhale, extend it up. Exhale, round it in, knee to nose. Inhale, three-legged. Exhale, downward facing dog, drop the toes. Bend the knees, connect the belly towards the chest, breathe in. And then exhale, you're actually gonna stay low and walk your hands back towards the toes, shifting the knees down and forward towards the front. So you're finding a toe stand here. If you want, you can bring the toes closer together to invite in a little bit more challenge and balance. So the knees go forward, you're on the toes, and you're sitting on the heels. You can have blocks beside you, or you can bring your hands to prayer. Breathe in. Breathe out. Or you can play. Extend the arms out. Maybe bringing them back. And maybe plugging the navel up and in. So you're really engaging the core. Lean into the left foot. It's going to require some patience and some balance. Extend the right leg out. Flex the toes. You can find the earth and squeeze everything into the midline. So my left knee and my right inner knee are squeezing together. Then I'm going to plant that foot down, crawl forward, right knee bends, left knee comes back to meet toe stand. Yeah, breathe in. Exhale, lean into the right foot. Squeeze everything together, including the navel. Extend that left leg out. Flex the toes. Woo! Play. Squeeze everything together. This foot is a little bit different, and that's okay. And then plant the left foot, bend the knee, forward fold, step the right to meet the left. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold and step the right leg, left leg back and turn towards the left for a wide-legged fold. But this time, toes are going to be facing the front and the heels are in line with the toes. Find a halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, fold down. Bend the left knee, reach the right arm underneath the face, and left arm lifts up towards the ceiling. Breathe in. Exhale, straighten the leg, drop the left hand a little bit closer towards the right, bend the right knee, reach the right arm. Exhale, drop both hands underneath the face, legs are lengthened, inhale halfway. Exhale, bend the knees, drop the pelvis, hands on hips, and slowly rise up into a goddess. So repivot the feet a little bit. You can find a shorter stance, a longer stance, whatever feels good. Heels in, toes out, bend the knees, send the hips low. Bring your hands to your prayer, press into the hands, and find this little pulse. Pressing the knees out, in for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sink low, breathe in. Exhale, lean into the left foot, lift the right leg, finding a stance, a standing stance, and finding your tree. So left leg is rooted, right knee out towards the right. You can find the kickstand, inner calf, or upper thigh. And press your thigh or wherever you're at into your foot and foot into wherever you're at. Press that right knee out. Reach the arms high towards the sky. Plug the navel in, engaging the Mula Bandha. Breathe in. Exhale, grab your right wrist with your left hand and lean towards the left. Inhale, lifts up. Exhale, right foot goes back towards the front, goddess. Inhale, plug into that right leg, breathe in. Exhale, maybe finding a stance or immediately finding your tree. Yeah, plug into that right foot. So you're geckoing the foot into the earth. The knee is slightly bent. Breathe in. I feel like I have a lisp today. Let me know in the comments. Inhale the arms high. Grab the left wrist, reach up and out of the pelvic bowl and over towards the right. Yeah. Inhale, lengthen back up. Exhale, left foot low, goddess. And pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Star pose, reach up, inhale. Exhale, warrior 2 to the front. Lengthen the left leg. Right knee bends 90 degrees. So the left toe is facing the edge of the mat. Toes towards the front on the right side. Bend the knee. Extend the arms. Tee them out. Inhale. Exhale, sink lower. Inhale, turn the toes back towards the left. Move through maybe a star. Lengthen up. Exhale, warrior 2 to the back. Squeeze the outer right leg, outer right edge of the foot. Press into that left leg. Left knee goes out towards the left. Inhale. Exhale, star, open up. And then exhale, warrior 2 to the front. We're just passing through. Plug the hands down. Extend that right leg back, high plank, and move through a vinyasa, lowering halfway, 90-degree elbows and shoulders. And reach up, find your back bend. Inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Shake the head, yes. Shake the head, no. Whew. And we're going to stay open. Stay open. Just inviting a one last push before we start to ground down. Bend the knees. Breathe in. Press into the hands. So you're pressing away. So you're creating this friction in the middle of the mat with the toes and the palms. Breathe in. Exhale, bend the knees, kick the heels up towards the glute, and rebend the knees as you touch down. Yeah, let's do that 5 more times. You can look forward, maybe finding a little hover with elbows above the wrist or shoulders. Let's do 2 more. Bend, drop the knees. Great work. Child's pose. Send the hips back. Crawl the fingers forward. Drop the forehead down. Whew, catching your breath. Coming back to self, coming back to your mat, coming back to your room. That really got my breath. Soften the jaw. Soften the top of the crown. The shoulders. Gaze forward on the next exhale. Press into your hands and slowly shift the torso forward. And then come gently onto your bellies. Shift the hips side to side, crossing the forearms. Drop your forehead on top of one wrist and just rock the hips side to side. Finding one opening here. Option to choose half locust pose or floor bow. Half locust, hands are by your side, palms facing down. You're pressing into the palms and into the hip points, lifting the chest and then maybe the toes and then maybe the hands. Or floor bow, foreheads down, bend the knees, reach for the shins, the ankles or the tops of the feet, squeeze the knees together. And then you're going to kick into the hands, opening the shoulders, gazing forward, lifting the knees any amount. So choose your option and take 5 breaths wherever you're at. And slowly lower down onto whichever cheek and rock the hips side to side. If you're in floor bow, you can keep the knees bent and just rock the heels in the air side to side. Slowly come back onto the forehead. Whew. Where did you go? Where do you go when you don't want to be somewhere that you're currently at? What do you do? How do you distract yourself? What is keeping your presence from being where you're at? What is keeping your attention? Maybe it's a conversation you had, so you're sticking in the past. Or maybe it's a conversation that will be had, so you're in the future. Or insert wherever. Are you in the past or are you in the future? With whatever your mind is gnawing on in this moment or throughout this practice, where did you go? Other than right here. Extend the left knee out towards the left. So the left knee is in line with the left hip. The ankle is in line with the knee. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders and press and extend the arms. Finding this half frog, right leg still behind you. Find a block. If it's near you, go ahead and find a block. Bring it close to your head or where your head will go. So left arm stays lifted. Right arm goes out towards the right, and then you're going to swing it under, dropping the right shoulder down. Head onto the block. Left arm goes up and back. The hand can go on the knee. And if you feel comfortable extending the leg out more towards the left, finding a deeper stretch in the leg, go for it. And allowing gravity just to do whatever it needs with the left hand. Notice where you're tensing. Each breath goes to those parts in the body that are having a hard time surrendering. Take 2 more breaths. Slowly bring the left hand back around, framing the face, press into the hand, lifts you back up. Coming to a sphinx, bring the left leg back in line with the right, hips go side to side. And then right knee goes out, finding your half frog. Press into your hands, lift up, breathe in. Inhale, left goes out, right, and then thread it underneath the right. Dropping the left shoulder down, right arm goes up and back any amount. Take 3 more breaths here. And from here, you're actually going to continue folding over towards the right, coming onto your backs. Just a simple transition. If the block was underneath the head, go ahead and place it off to the side, and then bring your knees into your chest. Wrap your arms around the shins or the knees or behind the calves. And rock side to side. And I'm going to give you guys about 2 minutes here to choose your own adventure. Maybe that's finding a happy baby, bending the knees, reaching for the thighs, the shins, the ankles, or the outer edges of the feet. Or if you want something deep into the hip, you can find supine tree, or figure four, excuse me. Going for one side and then the other. Just do whatever you feel like you need that will feel grounding before we enter into our final pose, which is Shavasana. And when you're ready, you can take whatever you need for Shavasana, whether that's a blanket or a bolster underneath your knees. Go ahead and extend the legs out. Get cozy. And once we're all there, everybody take a long, slow inhalation through the nose. And then open the mouth and slowly let it go. Allowing the whole body, the mind, the spirit to soften into the earth. Letting go and surrendering to here, to what is. There's nowhere to be but here. So wherever you are, be there totally. Are you stressed? Are you so busy getting to the future that the present is reduced to a means of getting there? Stress is caused by being here but wanting to be there, or being in the present but wanting to be in the future. It's a split that tears you apart inside. So die to the past every moment. You don't need it. Only refer to it when it is absolutely relevant to the present. Feel the power of this moment in the fullness of being. Feel your presence. Feel your body on the earth. Feel the air on your skin, the clothes on your skin. Take in the sounds that you hear happening around you. Take in the sights as they are, illuminating whatever color you see, as if you are just seeing it for the very first time. Allowing whatever you taste to be so magical that you're tasting it for the very first time. Allowing it to cover every taste bud. Honing in on maybe it's something you've never tasted before, or you've tasted it before, but maybe there's something different this time. Being in the present means inviting in all 5 senses in space. Thank you guys for practicing with me today. This is where I'll leave you. If you have time to stay in Shavasana for a little bit longer, I invite you and challenge you, for the people who struggle with being here, to stay a little longer. Thank you guys for practicing with me. My name is Ash. This is Solar Movement. If you liked, please like. If you want to hang around, please subscribe. Comment below what you love. And I'll see you when I see you. Namaste.